quite a few of these cucumber plants. We've been growing them in these little pots, but now the weather's started to get a little bit warmer, they're starting to grow quicker. So we need to get them out of these pots into something a bit bigger, ready for putting them into greenhouses. And a 9 centimetre, they'll be perfectly fine. So I've just filled that up with compost, but I've left it really loose. And we'll use the same size pot as what these are in to make the hole, because we want to get all this in nice and intact. So just press it in like that. These plants are called Beth Alpha, and they're self-pollinating cucumbers, and they don't grow into really long cucumbers. They grow about half the size, but quite thick. And I find them better to grow these, so you're not constantly throwing half a cucumber away as you go through a year. So that's why we grow these, because once you cut a cucumber off, you're going to use virtually all of it. So it's very little waste, and they're easy to grow as well. And this one's just starting to get the roots trying to come through the bottom, so that's why we need to move it on now. They can be quite tricky sometimes to get out. So there you go, quite a few roots on that one, and now we can just pop it straight in and it's a perfect fit. And by doing it that way, we're not disturbing that root system. And that's one of those little cucumber plants, potted on. Stayed in this now for the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks before we actually move it on into the ground or into a container. If you want some of these cucumber seeds, I'll leave a link in the description for you. So we'll just do another one. So compost in nice and loose, and then use the pot to make the hole. And then we'll get another one of these out. And then straight into its new home. Make sure you firm it down as well around the edges so this plant stands upright. And as quick as that, that's another one done. So I'm just writing on the pot so I know what it is. We've also got some of these outdoor gill tomato plants, and they're in the same size pots, so they definitely need moving on now. And we'll just take off these bottom leaves. They've done their job now. And as you can see, because they're in such small pots, they dry out a lot quicker as well. And with this hot weather coming this weekend and then all the week after, we need to keep an eye on things like this so they don't start wilting and dropping. So exactly the same as before, use the pot, make the hole, and then we'll carefully take this plant out. And you can see that the roots are actually starting to wind around at the bottom, so they was definitely ready for coming out. So we'll just rough those up a little bit just to release them, not too much, and then we can drop that one in. And we're going to press this one a little bit further down than it was and add a bit more compost, so we're burying some of those hairs on the stem, because then they'll turn into roots and it'll make the plant stronger. And that's that one done. And same thing again for the second one. Nice and deep. And then we'll get this one out. And the same with this one. The roots are trying to wind around the bottom. So again, we'll loosen those off a little bit and pop it straight in. And again, we'll fill around the bottom a bit. So quick and easy, that's them done. And because these plants are now an established plant, we can give them a little bit of feed as well. This is tomato food that's quite heavily diluted, but it's going to give them some extra nutrients while they start to grow. And you can do the same with the cucumbers. And we'll just finish it off with some regular water. That's one of the same type of plant that we moved on about 3 weeks ago. And they was all the same size when we moved them. So you can see what a difference it's made. And it wasn't as warm then as it is now and going to be for the next few weeks. So plants like this are going to start and grow even quicker, which means they're going to get more roots, which could lead to problems. So we might as well move them as soon as we can. Anyway, thank you very much for watching that video, really appreciate it. If you want to see what else we do over the next few months, just hit that subscribe button and press the notifications bell, and we'll see you on the next video. You all take care. Thank you.